Oh, what's
Oh,
that?
you're back.
What's happening?
Over at 30 yet.
The reports are true. There's some odd-looking weaponry mounted throughout the city.
I better go change my clothes.
As far as I can tell, though, the townspeople themselves remain unharmed. To say Lord Rodrigue and Sir Gustav have been confirmed as well.
That's great. Where are they now?
After working to free Duke Eva, they escaped the castle alongside some of the captured knights. Armed with what scant weaponry they could find, they brought the fight down to the city itself.
My old man never ceases to amaze. Shouldn't even be a surprise at this point.
I should add, the Western Lord's armies aren't the only forces occupying the capital. There is another, one we can't identify at present. I doubt even the great Lord Rodrigue and Sir Gustav will be able to hold out much longer.
Sounds like they're in a bad spot. We should focus on keeping them safe, right?
Don't be too hasty. Why do you think the two of them are causing this uproar in the first place?
To create a diversion, I know. But I don't think that means we should just abandon them either. I agree, Felix. I won't leave my father to die. Besides, I don't think His Majesty would want us saving him if it meant sacrificing two of his most loyal retainers.
Fine. We'll help them if we can. That better?
All that said, we won't be able to save the king while the townspeople are still in danger.
Sounds pretty straightforward then. We move on the castle and mop up in town as we go.
Annie and I know these streets better than the back of our hands. We can guide you.
The dude must be somewhere in the castle too. We have to rescue him before it's too late. Our plan's settled then. Everyone, move out.
I got focus on it. Focus on it. Okay, I like this report. Rescue entry. Gustav.
I fight for my land of hope.
I won't fail.
I won't let you down. I can depart at once.
If that's what you want, I have to do my best.
I can do this.
Come in peace. Come in peace. Sorry, but I meant to say that I was feeling bad about how I can't record my gameplays on Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes because my files goes to 100%. And I wasn't able to record my gameplays due to the fact that the files were already come up with something like that. Come up with something that I should have recorded.
Come on, it's time to rescue our fool king and whoever else we find along the way.
The streets are flooded with enemy soldiers. With one wrong step, you'll end up hurting the civilians instead. Be careful, everyone.
We'll start by driving it back to the castle tower. On me!
Yeah, press pause on the
We have no time to waste. Quickly, we must keep pressing on.
Gotta get a hammer to pierce the armor. See? Bye-bye.
They're almost there! Keep going!
Calm down.
Take a breather.
through our front lines. Launch a counterattack. I'm not the smartest move opening the gate for us. Let's crush them here and push on into town.
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me. Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
I'll do my best.
Let me at him. You let me down. I'm tougher than you think.
Try again. On that. It's a go-getter.
Who do you think you face?
Roderick is struggling. We have to help. Leave everything to me.
I must return to the castle.
That's the dude.
He's surrounded. We have to help him. We better be quick about it by the look of things. We need to do something about that weapon, but I doubt attacking it head on will do us any good.
There must be controls we could use to shut it down. I could swear I've seen such a thing somewhere around here.
I want to say it's right over here. Gotta get close to that TV.
Might as well deal with the other one too. I wonder if those are the controls. I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
I humbly went out of your way to help me. I'm ashamed to admit my own weakness.
Now's our chance. Attack!
Because
I should have hurried straight to His Majesty. Here you are. Thank you.
We're getting overwhelmed. We weren't about to just watch you die.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
he does. y'all do something like this one. Sylvain needs help, right? Rest assistant. Sylvain needs help. Then
Let's give it
learn how to calm down. Right.
maybe this.
Don't worry about me. We must rescue His Majesty at once.
But we all would. You're a friend too, just like Dimitri.
I was wondering when your married band might show up. A nice masquerade ready and ready.
His Majesty is in the castle. We must press on. I'll do what I can. We march on me.
Their assault has ceased. That should give us an easier time moving around now.
Not sure how to work this thing, but here goes nothing.
The attacks have come to a stop. They should be safe now.
Wow.
It's a neck time. This'll do the trick. Reel that thing down.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
My turn.
Please be safe, Your Majesty. If I can only hold it a little longer.
Stay strong. We're coming.
How did you... You saved what?
Always depend on your strength.
I'm grateful, but there is no time to struggle. We must make to rescue the king at once.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll make it in time. Not much further.
Aerodfar belongs in His Majesty's hands. We must reclaim it. Guard that place with your lives! Don't let them have it!
This is 16 men with the enemy. We'll wrest it out of their cold, lifeless fingers. symbol of the kingdom. It's all the Thor has left of his father. Let's bring it back where it belongs.
Indeed, to his majesty.
So he decided to look out for Dimitri.
Dimitri, you okay?
My friends, why have you come?
As if we would just leave you here to die. Time to get you out.
I'm afraid that I must stay. You saw what's happening out there. Should I try to leave, my people's lives are forfeit.
So they bind the boar now with chains, but with his utterly unreasonable sense of duty.
They're gonna kill you in here, Dimitri.
So be it then. If my death will keep my people safe, I won't allow it. Do. Take it, Your Majesty. Whether it's duty towards the living, or the guilt for all those we have lost, such burdens are not yours to bear by yourself. We are here to fight by your side, Your Majesty, and so we shall, now and always. Find them!
This way!
Typical boar. Can't help himself. Do try to keep up.
Back at ya.
On me! He who stand in our way will take the pointed end of my lance.
Speaking of a room, are we? You know what this means.
Cannot allow even a single civilian hand. Please, lend me your blade.
We're gonna do anything else.
Away with this one.
All these ranged attacks are really cramping my style. We should find the controls and put an end to them once and for all.
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me. Let's give it a shot.
I'll do it. I'm a little nervous about this.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform.
I'll do what I can.
too late. Let us show them the fight has started.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
I've awaited this focus moment. It has been a welcome. Greatness has left a beauty in this case.
Help me, please! I'm begging you! Stop, please! Just let
Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens if it goes to 5. Buffett.
There are more out there who need our help. Come on, let's go.
You gotta help them out for sure. Uh-oh.
Shall we?
They came for a reason.
Let's give it a shot. Just watch.
Oh, goddess. You're barely hanging in there. We've got to move.
Why would they do that in the first place, son?
You have to save them. People can use this.
Oops.
We will proceed as planned. I shall take the lead.
Thank you so much.
I'll do my best. Let's move.
Oh, the police did. The financial, they did the double take. I did. The police that got the case. Oh, Sylvain did it. He's happy to do that first off.
Leave everything to me. Shall we? Let's give it a shot. I'll finish
Word.
this.
We appreciate that. I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
We will proceed as planned.
We must.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Oh, we gotta see a net. Okay. the incident that took place during that time. Just a reminder, you got different problems. Like when I record my live video, it find out that the weather is too hot now. The weather always gets too hot easily. The weather will cool down easily. Find out what was happening. Seeing them, what many people will think of this video that I posted, and they don't like my videos. They come with final issues, like whatever it comes to me first. Many people won't like my videos.
Start the attack.
Yo, you gotta defeat them.
It's always such a shame to see such promising young slaves rush to be snuffed out before their time. I must admit, I went too easy on you. Perhaps I should have torn your eyes out and bound you in chains instead.
We all have our regrets in life, Cornelia. And soon you'll regret ever being forward.
Really, I'm getting a little bored here. Talk about what you want, which what's good for your face. How do you stand? Clever little insects.
Well, if you blame me for certain stuff, then it's up to me to shut your mouth, Cornelia. And I'll take out these people.
All who stand against His Majesty will be cut down.
How troublesome. When did you break free?
Stop struggling. Accept your fate, witch.
Oh my, how simply terrifying. Do you really think you can afford to kill me? If you do, the truth about the tragedy of Dusker will evaporate into the shadows forever.
I have no intention of slaying you. Not yet. But if you have something to say, I suggest you spit it out before I change my mind. Now, Cornelia. Earlier you said my father was betrayed, murdered by lords from within Fargus. But it was you who fueled the flame of that betrayal. You saw my uncle, Lord Arundel, join hands, and you brought the Western Lords and the Imperial nobles together. All of it was you.
What a fascinating theory.
There are two things I need to know. First, your motivation. Who are you working for, and why? I know what spurred my uncle and the Western Lords to act. How the Empire has long smoldered, waiting for even the slightest spark to reignite their fury. There are 1,000 reasons why one might want to assassinate a king. But what's yours for this attempt on my life? And what of my father? Why murder him in a manner as roundabout as a staged raid?
All you had to do was fail to end the plague 20 years ago, and the entire royal family would have been consumed by it.
You have a point, but I couldn't say. In a sense, that was another lifetime completely.
One more question then. My stepmother's body was never recovered from the site of the tragedy. What happened to her? Tell me, Cornelia.
You'll find the answers you seek in the Imperial capital, though you'll have to extract them from your dearest stepsister. She must surely know something, wouldn't you think? After all, she is your stepmother's actual flesh and blood.
Enbar.
No, I've really enjoyed our little chat here, but I have so many places to be.
Why, you...
Don't be so sad. You'll be seeing me again before you even know it.
That's my problem. That Dimitri,
I'm not stopping now.
I'm out here making changes, and we decided to keep up with him.
I've got this.
Can't help but slack off, I guess.
I won't let myself stop here. Wait, that's it? Yes, this makes sense.
We'll have to give this a try sometime.
How can I best use this power?
apologies. Cornelia would not have escaped were it not for my carelessness. She's likely fled west in search of refuge with Viscount Mateus. As such, I will march west at once. I will not allow the Western territories to go unpunished for this.
Stop. Just stop.
Felix?
I've got something to say, Lore, and this time, you're going to listen. Time and time again, we've tried to get it through your thick skull. We might be your subjects, but we're your allies first. Yet you still insist on doing every little thing all by yourself. So what is it? Do you lack the ears to hear with? Or do you hear our words and just choose to ignore them?
Felix, that's enough. I know how you feel, but you need to contain yourself.
I can't. 2 whole years I've bitten my tongue. The fool needs to hear this in the plainest terms possible.
It was I who chose war with the Empire. I who murdered my uncle in cold blood. I who oppressed the Western lords. I failed to save the people of Dusker. Failed to save Glenn and my father. The lives my actions stole from them are mine to atone for. Which I will do by exacting revenge on all who were involved.
You're reckless.
And
Being
by
too
seeing
reckless.
my people safe.
Like Dimitri is the only person who can count on. And you know who? And you know what?
As for that burden,
Some people are able to
yes,
compromise
I believe
it,
it is mine to bear.
and he has to get to this goal.
Truly are a solid
And finish the goal.
fool. One could search the
Felix
kingdom
does
high
not
and low
understand how to
find
be
others
polite to
utterly
others.
asinine as you.
He knows how you feel.
And the rest of you, don't just stand there. Speak up.
Don't speak up about the situation.
I know Felix has a strange way of showing it at times. But this is all because he worries about you, Dimitri. And it's not just him either. We all do.
Your Majesty, you know my feelings on this matter.
You don't know whoever it came from. He's a character. He's just like any people going back again.
And Felix is no different. He lost his brother that day. This pain is not yours to shoulder alone.
He's right, Your Majesty. That is why it is so frustrating to see you act like this.
I can't say it's too surprising, though. You always kept everything to yourself, even when you were a little kid. But what you're going through now, it's more than one person could possibly manage on their own.
Please, Your Majesty, we just want to help. You can trust us.
As I said before, all you need to do is ask, and I'll be at the ready. Besides, we'll all be out of work if you go this alone.
We will assist you in whatever we must, even vengeance.
Thank you. All of you. Hey, Cornelia. What's happened to you?
I was too careless. I can hardly remember the last time I was this badly hurt. As for the capital, Viscount Mateus, we failed, and I doubt the king will soon forget our attempt to seize it.
What? But how?
Viscount, your son, the one who married a distant relative of House Gautier. They'll have his head. Same goes for the kin of all the other Western lords.
No.
This king is a fool, to be sure, but he's not foolish enough or kind enough to forgive those who serve his betrayers. I guarantee you that. His army will begin their march to subdue Western Fargus any moment now. If you don't want your territory stolen from you or your life, then your only choice is to rise in revolt.
Yes. Yes, I understand. We will mobilize at once.
Azure Gleam, the blood-stained lance. The Western Lords suffered defeat at the capital. Cornelia, the instigator of the uprising, flees west and commands her allies, Viscounts Mateus and Gideon, to muster their forces. Hoping to settle this matter before re-engaging with the Empire, the Kingdom Army makes for the Mach region in order to defeat Cornelia and learn the truth of the tragedy of Duscur.
No. My uncle?
I'm afraid so. Among the rebels are houses Mateus and Gideon, and all the other Western Lords from whom I stripped power. They appear to have appointed Baron Dominic as their leader.
I'm so sorry, Annie. What could he be thinking?
House Dominic may be a mere baron at present, but they're a storied family whose lineage traces all the way back to the 10 elites. Centuries ago, when the wise King Klaus passed beyond the Veil of Death, he did so without naming a successor to the crown. And so, the 3 regions of the Holy Kingdom, Fargus, Mach, and Leicester, were divided among the 3 royal princes. House Dominic chose to side with the prince ruling Mach, who was eventually defeated by the forces of Fargus, leaving the once vast Dominic territory to be whittled down, meted out to the neighboring lords.
I know they held a grudge about that in the past, but surely it's ancient history at this point. Tons of people from House Dominic, my father included, have devoted their lives to serving the royal family. It makes me wonder if my uncle's heart is really in this fight.
As they stand now, House Dominic lacks the influence and might necessary to defy their surrounding lords. So when pushed to join the uprising, they would have had little choice but to go along. But that lack of strength might just be the key to our victory.
How do you mean, Gustav?
If we could only convince my brother to change sides, the Western territories would lose their leader. And if we were to follow that up with a decisive victory against a demoralized army, it would likely cause their military effort to collapse entirely.
Perhaps. But it'll be difficult to pry the Baron away without first eliminating those surrounding him.
Indeed. If nothing else, we need to turn the tide of war in our favor if we ever hope to empower the Baron to defect. For now, we must consider how best to break through their front. This is no small number of soldiers you offer. Are you sure Duscur can spare that many?
For good or ill, this is what our chief has decided. Preparations will take some time, but we are sworn to aid you, and we will stake our pride as a people on doing so.
Still, this is a far larger force than we ever asked for.
Please, you strove tirelessly to see our home return to us. The people of Duscur have not forgotten the kindness you showed. And though some may still think ill of you, we only offer as many soldiers as volunteered.
Duscur remains a kingdom territory. As such, I can't claim our relationship is one on equal footing. Yet, I want to believe your gracious support here will point the way to a new future for both your home and yours. Give your men my thanks. And once this war reaches its conclusion, I'll be sure to visit Duscur anew.
Understood. I will be taking my leave now.
None of this would be happening if not for the unflagging efforts of you and Rodrigue.
No, Your Majesty. Neither I nor Rodrigue could have accomplished this. Your sincerity is what won their trust.
I hope you speak true. Nothing I do will ever bring back their fallen loved ones after all.
Yet you have shown us the truth all the same, allowed us to see a better future. Not only me, but everyone from Duscur.
And still, the whole picture remains elusive. A dark secret continues to linger over the tragedy, shrouded by shadow. Shedding light on it is my... No. It is our duty.
Oh, remember what I said that some people are that way? Okay, let's check out this new support conversation available. Come on.
You're awake. Don't worry, it's only been a few hours.
What happened? The last I remember, I was training some of our new recruits.
We got hit by some stray magic. Pretty hard, too.
Yes, that's right. How could I have let my guard fall so carelessly?
Probably the exhaustion. You usually sidestep stuff like that, no problem. Everybody was really worried about you, though. Dudu and Felix in particular didn't know what to do with themselves. Guess the silver lining is that it forced you to get some rest. If only for a few hours.
Apologies for causing such a disturbance. I'm fine now, I assure you.
Uh-huh, sure you are. I know you're just gonna get straight back to work if I leave you be. But hey, take a look around first.
The room is immaculate. Is this your handiwork?
Yeah? Though we left anything that seems like it would need your input. Figured we could at least take care of the small stuff while you were out, though. Oh, and everyone, and I mean everyone, thinks you should be taking more breaks.
I'm certainly grateful for the gesture. But how did you find time for this amidst your other responsibilities?
It was easy once we split everything up. Felix, Dudu, and I wrapped up the training session in your stead. Then Rodrigue and Sylvain handled the rest of your paperwork. You might want to glance through it later, though. Ingrid tended to the horses, while Ash and Annette helped organize all your books. Oh, and Mercedes baked some wonderful treats for you. They'll have you back on your feet in no time. What else? Oh, right. We sent some soldiers out to check on the nearby villages, too.
Incredible. I never expected you to do this much.
Well, the Blue Lions can be pretty dependable when we put our minds to it, huh? Maybe you can trust us a little more now that you've seen what we can do.
This isn't a matter of trust. I deeply depend on every single person in this army.
Then why didn't you tell anyone else about how you went and buried all those villagers? Everyone was stunned when I mentioned it to them. They want to hear about that stuff from your mouth, not mine.
Yes, my apologies.
You still want to mess up everything,
If you're really
Dimitri.
sorry, then you won't let it happen again. Anyway, go get some more rest. And don't try to say you're not tired just so you can keep working.
I see I can't fool you. No, in truth, I doubt I'll
Most
be
people
able
don't
to
like
doze off
Dimitri.
again
It's
so soon after
erratic
enjoying
behavior,
my
like
first dream of sleep
killing
and
lots of people, burying
You're on pace.
and
Come
burying
have
his
some
own
fun with it.
enemies and all that.
I'm sure the training grounds will be free by now.
People will say stuff
Yes,
that were
that
untrue
sounds
about
lovely.
Dimitri.
And,
Um,
thank you.
he was the ruler of Fargus. Mm. Dimitri used to act like that when Edelgard takes over as the emperor of the Industrian Empire.
You must rest, Your Majesty. These late hours will only undermine your health.
I appreciate your concern, but I fear sleep eludes me after our last battle. No need to wait for me to do, or to worry. I'll rest when I find a suitable stopping point.
You said the same the other day, then worked until the break of dawn.
I should know better than to argue when you get like this. Very well. I'll rest once I know these documents contain no errors. And if you assist me, it will go all the faster.
This is written in the language of Dusker. Is it a letter to the leadership?
Yes. I'd asked their cooperation in investigating a number of matters pertaining to the tragedy of Dusker. Some interim reports arrived the other day, so I'm thanking them for those and requesting a further investigation into another matter.
I see. Such important tasks warrant daylight. Can this not wait until morning?
What if I fall in battle tomorrow and the work remains forever unfinished? I must do all that I can while I still draw breath. I will uncover the truth of that day and exact revenge for the dead. I swear it. There's no time to waste. After all, it doesn't appear resolving this issue will be as simple as just setting all the perpetrators to meet their end.
All the more reason to rest and preserve your health.
My rest and health can wait. At least until I've looked through these inquiries into the Western Front. Ah, and I should put in some training before I sleep, to make up for all this desk work.
Do you still have nightmares of that day?
Why? Why he said that
Do
for?
you remember then? I'm surprised. I've not mentioned them in years. I used to summon you to my room under the pretense of keeping you safe from the others in the castle. Then I'd have you listen to me babble until sleep finally claimed me.
I've always been grateful for the consideration you showed.
All the voice actors.
It was my own selfishness, nothing praiseworthy.
Nigga, just come
Well,
on.
if sleep still evades you, I would be happy to lend an ear.
That would only succeed in exhausting us both. We have an early start tomorrow, so please, get some rest. I know you will once again implore me not to overextend myself, but I assure you that I know my own limits better than anyone.
At least let me bring tea before I depart.
That would be wonderful to do. And apologies for always putting you through so much trouble.
No. I can't believe that. Actually. Excuse me. I didn't know what the big deal was, but they gotta step up and play the game. They gotta bust their heads on that.
Mercedes.
Bro, you
I need your help.
Felix, why do you have a cat?
Cricket.
Picked it up?
Yes, can see that, but... Oh no! Its little leg is hurt. Here, let me have it. I may be able to heal it with magic. There. It should be fine now.
Thanks. Sorry for the trouble.
Oh, it's no trouble at all.
I thought you
I
were
must
expecting
admit,
that.
you're the last person I expected to bring me an injured kitten. It reminds me of how my little brother once took in a cat when we were young.
Hey, that's right. You have a brother from a different father, right?
Yes, this was a long time ago, when we both still lived with House Bartels. My brother took in an injured cat, and after it healed, it began living in the mansion. We did our best to feed it secretly so it wouldn't be discovered.
Secretly? What's the big deal with one little furball?
We couldn't let anyone find out no matter what. The people in that house were horrid. Had they learned of the cat, they would have put it in a sack and tossed it in the river. Eventually, my mother and I left House Bartels and never looked back, though we left my brother behind. Still, I've always wondered what happened to that poor little cat.
Animals are smart enough. If the thing felt threatened, it would have taken off.
I suppose you're right.
Anyway, now that you've fixed the cat, I should bring it back to where I found it.
Are you sure? It's clearly taken a shine to you.
Yeah, but I can't keep it. The thing's practically a kitten. What if it has parents that, I don't know, miss it?
Yes, I suppose returning it would be best.
Alright, go. Shoo! Come on, get out of here already. Stop rubbing my legs. What is it? You want food? Well, I don't have any.
Ah, that cat really likes him. Animals clearly understand when a kind soul comes to their aid.
Mercedes, do something. This cat won't stop following me.
I'm sorry, but there isn't anything I can do. You'll have to wait until it feels like going home. Goodness, really? Having a cat like you is a good thing.
Not sure it is.
Well, so long as you're stuck waiting, we may as well get comfortable and have a nice chat.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Time to work you into shape.
I will devote myself to this new path.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
All right. Mess me up.
Hope to see you again soon. I carry a little of everything here. Hope to see you again soon.
everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Time to work you into shape.
I welcome this change.
Uh-oh. Oh my god.
I just want to go home.
There's nothing more riveting than a new challenge.
Oh! You did that. I believe so. I might make this a new challenge today. I mean, one day I'm gonna make this one. I might take things the wrong way, but I'm sure I'll work it out. Sure, I'll go ahead and talk to people. I'm not afraid.
We both were sweating big. I'll be able to help even more now. A new power is now being mine.
At least we got through it.
this shit. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Care to make yourself useful?
Cussing. Oh, that's a good idea to share food. On there, feeding the horses and doing the stall.
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
Let's get to work, Sylvain. You do have a work ethic, don't you?
I'm sure it's in there somewhere. Guess I won't be slacking off today.
Yeah, that's me.
Is anyone really surprised? Nice work, Ingrid.
You as well. We did even better than I expected.
We all must do our fair share.
Oh, whatever.
Care to make yourself useful?
They take care for the horses, brush and feed the horses.
Counting on you both.
Come on, we'll do it together.
And you need me for this? Are you sure? We all must do our fair share.
Care to make yourself useful?
I had nothing on my mind. Got maintained equipment.
Counting on you both.
We can do it together. If I can be of any assistance, please let me know.
We all must do our fair share.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
How nice it is to eat with friends. Far preferable to taking my meals alone in silence.
I must thank you. I haven't seen His Majesty in high spirits like this for far too long.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy. whenever you're hungry.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Dadu. It looked like you were having some trouble out there during training today. All good?
It is not uncommon. Many soldiers do not think highly of me.
Why's that?
As you know, I am from Dusker. Relations with my home have improved now that His Majesty has taken the throne, but many still hold misgivings about fighting beside someone like me.
I don't really care myself, but I can get why it might bother some people. Especially if they had family or friends who died in Dusker. It's not something you can just move on from.
And now I am among the Royal Guard, an honor often reserved for the children of nobles. As I am neither noble nor knight, many are displeased at my position.
Yeah, that kind of stuff always makes people jealous. I've got tons of rumors flying around about me, too. Not that I blame them. I was just a regular merc, plucked off the street and into the officers' academy just because I happened to bump into Dimitri. All of it was a lucky break, if you ask me. Kinda naturally to get under people's skin.
True. We are both here due to happenstance involving His Majesty. It is in the nobility's instinct to resent us for claiming their rightful roles. Missing out due to sheer luck is cruel indeed.
I'm sure Dimitri's got his hands full balancing it all, too. One wrong move, and we could be faced with a full-on rebellion. But you know, I think there's an easy way to solve this. We just have to prove we're both capable leaders, that we deserve people's support. It's like I said before, as long as we get results, trust and respect will follow. Even the biggest skeptics will have to throw their weight behind us if we can show we have what it takes.
Something you learned as a mercenary.
Yeah? There was this thief we had in our company, real shady. Nobody trusted him. But he did his work just as well as anyone else. And before long, everyone had pretty much warmed up to him. After a year or so, even I was joking around with him like he was an old friend.
He won your trust.
Mm-hmm. Of course, we didn't know for sure he wouldn't just run off with all our stuff one night. But that's why people like you are so valuable. You know, people who keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
I see.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk your ear off.
No, I appreciate it. I will try to follow your advice.
That should be everything in its place now.
And high time we took a break, if you ask me. Lugging all those boxes was hard work. Hey, why don't you join me for a meal? It might be nice to head into town for once.
I'm not that hungry just yet, though. Oh, I've got it. If you'd like, we could have a tea party. I have a cache of delicious treats we can eat as well.
Sure, I guess I could go for some tea. Where'd that idea come from, though?
Well, I received some sugar recently as a gift from one of the soldiers I mended back to health. I used it to bake the most wonderful confections, I'd love for you to try them.
Huh. Does sound good. And a little something sweet once in a while never hurt anyone.
Then we're settled. Give me just a moment. I'll get everything ready.
Whoa, these are incredible. I've never had anything quite like them before.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm particularly happy with how those turned out.
It does actually taste kind of familiar, though. Almost like the snack my mom used to make.
Really? You don't say.
Yeah, I was raised in this little village off in the mountains, absolutely surrounded by nature. Sometimes Mom would go out and gather fruit from the trees, then bake things with them.
There's nothing better than a dessert made with fresh fruit. I love them myself. You can knead them into dough and bake them, or preserve them at height so they can be enjoyed the whole year round.
My mom's stuff was never quite as fancy as the things you make, but they were special in their own way. And even though we didn't have them too often, just one hint of that flavor, and it's like I'm a kid again. Yes, they were just that good.
It's wonderful you have that memory to look back on. I can tell the time you spent with your mother was very precious to you.
For sure. Though I don't remember it too well anymore.
Can I ask you something? Do you ever wish you could return to the past? To those days with your mother?
It would be great to go back if I could, yeah. We'd have so much more to talk about now that I'm older. The past is the past.
Okay.
My mom is gone, and there's nothing I can do to change that.
Yes. Yes, I suppose you're right.
Hey, what's wrong? Was it something I said?
Oh, my apologies. I must have been daydreaming for a moment there. Here, try this one next. I made it specially to pair with the tea.
Sure. Thanks.
Okay, let me start.